Next up, you park it up. Another celebrity chef is probably going to hose it down for you. I don't know why. And hand over the keys for a road bike with which you're going to propel yourself at alarming speeds towards the nearest track, down some good Welsh twisties, let's say.
Yeah.
What are you thinking?
Well, on this one, I actually fully committed to the principle that I am a millionaire and let's achieve something unachievable. So I've gone for the Arch Method 143.
What? I know exactly what that is, kind of. I know like what Arch is. That's Keanu Reeves.
It is, yeah, and that's part of the reason. Maybe I'll be friends with Keanu Reeves. Maybe he drops it off. Maybe he's the one hosing down my adventure bike.
Yeah, that perfect. I didn't know until now. That would have made more sense. But
for sure,
the Arch Method 143. Is that it? That's the entire name.
Yeah. Arch
is that 143 cubic inch engine? I assume then that's how American cruisers label themselves, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't know what they've sort of chosen it for. So I actually know surprisingly little about this specific bike. I just know there are others. We had a few of them in the bike shop when I was there, or one of them I think actually we had there. And what I loved about it is that it was like twice the size of a normal bike. It was ludicrous. It was that kind of American thing, like when really you see an American muscle car. Yeah, it's just like. They don't look that big on film, and then you see it compared to a European hatchback, and you go, my God, how do you fit that on the roads? And it's a similar kind of thing with the bike, obviously, but it's smaller than a car, so it's only just, so it's easier to fit on the roads anyway. But it is 2,343 cc's of displacement.
That is indeed 143 cubic inches. That's how they like to name their bikes, stick a cubic inch thing on the end. But that is massive. I mean, that's almost Triumph Rocket 3.
Exactly. It's also 151 foot-pounds of torque, which is Triumph Rocket territory as well.
And the dry weight is 532 pounds, which is what in kilograms? Let's have a look. 241. That's like a whole person less than a rocket. That must be a beast.
Exactly. What a bike. So yeah, why not? Why wouldn't I go for that? It's also, I believe, roughly starts at $85,000.
So not anytime soon. Do they do finance? Do they do PCP?
Yeah, of your
what's
entire
the minimum
life.
deposit?
yeah, exactly. Yeah, the balloon payment would be astonishing. So
you know what? I was thinking about this. Like as soon as you said it, obviously I googled it. I'm on the Arch website looking at it. I've got to say it's a very striking looking motorcycle, and for the gentleman millionaire to have something that stands out from the crowd, to make sure that your status as somebody in the upper echelons is clear for all to see. You do probably need something a bit visually striking like this. So fair play to you. You've gone for something that definitely is it's a notch above an MT-07, and I was kind of ready to find a problem with it, as is, I suppose, part of the content format. I suppose if you're going to suggest something, we've got to scrutinize that. But it does look really quite good. It's like super torquey, probably drinks fuel. It's quite light given the style of bike and given how long it is. And I was even thinking, well, if you're going to go on twisty roads, it's going to be long, it's not going to turn, and also you're going to be scraping the pegs everywhere. But looking at the photos on their website, it's got like rear sets on it. Yeah. So it looks quite sporty.
Yeah, it's quite different because I know even with the first generation of Arch or the sort of development of it, the whole point when you hear Keanu Reeves talk about it is that he loves a cruiser style, but he didn't want it to handle like a cruiser. He doesn't want it to be like a Harley. He wants it to actually be able to get down when you get on the twistier roads. So even with the earlier Arch motorcycles, I believe for a cruiser, they handled quite well. And it's similar to the Diavel kind of principle, right? Where it doesn't really fit into any category, and especially with this one, because of all of their bikes, this is the one that looks the sportiest. So presumably it's the one that can handle the best out of all of their fleet.
You've really done a great job there of choosing something spectacular. And I haven't.